Oh shit. In order to use all for one, you gotta take one for the team. You gotta stick your finger as far up your butt as you can. You seen his finger, you know what he did with that finger. Anyway, Izuku, he starts off by spilling the beans on All Might. All Might calls him to the beach for some special training, and he says his name right there. While All Might is in his normal form, people over on the dock, they're looking like, All Might, where's All Might? Izuku said, "Oh, I messed up. Oops." Then he transforms into All Might and spills the beans on himself. Then the people on the dock, they look and say, "Oh, it is All Might." That's ridiculous right there. But anyway, I mean, it was dark, so it was no way for them to know that that was him though, because it was too dark. I mean, they could tell that they might be able to say, "Hey, look like somebody turned into All Might." That's, I mean, it was so fucking dark. I gotta give him that. I gotta give him that. It was dark. It was dark as hell. So, but if they would have seen him turn into All Might, they could say, "Hey, All Might transforms." You know, they could at least that could at the very least could have happened if they were paying more attention. Anyway, he was explaining how to use all for one. He said, "Don't put your all into it." He said, "Don't listen to those people telling you to put your back into it. Don't listen to Ice Cube. Ice Cube said you can do it if you put your back into it. Don't listen to him. If you put your back into it, you're gonna blow your back out. You don't want that." He said, "So remember how I felt to use 100% and just draw back and use 50%." Izuku, he's not getting it, but he just got the powers just now, so it's hard for him to woo wop. I don't know, for lack of better words, it's hard for him to woo wop or to learn how to. It's hard for him to feel it out. Anyway, Izuku, he goes to school, and his teacher got some work for him on the first damn day. Don't you hate those teachers? They just got to school. It's been 3 minutes, and he said, "I got a test for you. And if you fail, you're expelled." The teacher, his name's Eraserhead. His quirk is he can stop your quirk. Like he can make it so that you can't use your powers. So that's his powers. That's a shitty power. That's definitely, I mean, it's a good power, but it's definitely a sidekick power. Because you can't, if you take away somebody's quirk, if they're a normal person, they could still beat you. They could still beat you. You could be a good fighter, get your quirk taken away. Now is one guy with a quirk versus somebody without a, I mean, it's one guy without a quirk versus another guy without a quirk. That's what I mean, but it's a good thing they did that, because in real life, if people were getting powers, not everybody's going to have great powers. That's a good power for a sidekick. I mean, to be honest, it would be great for a sidekick. Like if All Might had to fight against somebody and he had a sidekick that could take away their powers, clean up, they'd be cleaning house. So it's a good power, but it's a sidekick power. Anyway, everybody's taking the test. They're taking these tests, and they get to use their quirks. The dude wants you to use your quirks because that's going to be how you become a superhero. You're going to use your quirks. They already are trained and physically, without their quirks already. He said, so now we're going to get into the quirk stuff. And he got a bunch of different challenges for them to do, or exercises for them to perform. And Izuku's getting blown the fuck out. Blown out on everything by everybody. That little kid, I like that little dude, the one with the little balls on his head. That's right. I'm reading the manga, so I'm catching up. I'm almost caught up. I'm like 2/3 of the way in. I like that little dude. He's funny as hell, man. Then he beat Izuku in the side jump thing. Matter of fact, he one of the best ones. He was going back and forth because he had set up these two piles of balls that he could bounce between. It was funny as hell. But anyway, that kid is funny. I like him. He's one of my favorite characters on here. He's not the favorite, trust me. He's within the top 5, maybe 6, maybe 7. But he's up there. He's a fun dude. Anyway, Izuku, he's just trying to do whatever he can without using the quirk because he don't want to, kill himself. That's a good reason. I like not dying. Don't you like not dying? That's a good reason not to do something so you can survive. Anyway, it's down to the last event. He's got to throw these balls. That girl Ochako gets a goddamn infinity. That's because she got gravity powers and whatnot. That was crazy. That dude, Tenya, the one with the engine on his legs or whatever, don't that look nasty? Shit look ridiculous. But anyway, she got an infinity because the thing went into orbit. Now it's circling the planet. Then he has to throw the ball. He was getting ready to use full power, all for one. Is it all for one? Was it one for all? All for one, I think. One for all? Y'all know what I'm talking about. All for one, one for all. He went to use that. The teacher shut down his power because he was getting ready to kill his damn self. So then he told him to focus and take another shot, relax, and let's see what you can do because you got to control your power. Because if you keep killing yourself, well, if you kill yourself, you can't really be a hero. I don't care how powerful you are. If all you got is one in you, then it is nothing. Shoot, I'd rather have somebody 1/10 of your strength that I can use every day than somebody that strong that you only get one shot from. Anyway, what he does is instead of sacrificing his arm, he sacrifices his finger. As soon as he throws the ball, right when it's getting ready to release, boom, boom, that shit goes flying. Katsuki's pissed. First off, he says that guy's quirkless. He's not going to make it. He's a piece of fucking garbage. And Tenya says, whoa, he said, you didn't see what he did in that the entry exam? He said, trust me, this dude got a quirk. He got a quirk and the bone to pick with you. But anyway, he launches that thing and he gets I think he got a slightly better throw than Katsuki got. So that's pretty much what the episode ends. His finger looked like he just pulled it out his butt. It's brown and it's destroyed. He's got to go to the nurse and get that fixed up. This was a fun episode. Basically, we just learning about people quirks and whatnot and seeing how hard it is to be in UA. If you in UA, you got to perform because the dude was going to expel somebody. Anybody who fails at all the tests, they're done. They are done. If you come in last place, you're done. That's just all there is to it. But some of the people are still getting used to using their powers. Like the dude with the navel laser, he can only use it for 1 second. So that's why he fell. He fell to the floor and dusted his shirt all up and everything. Who else? Okay, that's the only time we've seen a quirk that didn't go to plan in this episode. But yeah, it's a good episode. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. Why? Because it really wasn't much more they could do in an episode like this. They just introducing us to UA. They did it in a very good way. They did it in a very good way. We got to see how hard the curriculum is. But like I said, all they doing is introducing us to UA. So in this episode, that's pretty much as good as you're going to get when you introducing us to just a school. Okay, what is your favorite quirk? Okay, my favorite quirk, one for all. That's my favorite one, but I can't count him because his is OP. You know what I mean? Like he's the main character. His is OP. He can pretty much he can super speed all that. He can do all that stuff. So I gotta take away that. So who would I want out of other than that? I might want the shadow powers. I'm not gonna say who because I don't want to spoil it for people that only watch the anime. But it's like it's one dude got shadow powers. The Fire and Ice Challenge was good. That's a good power. Katsuki's power is real good. But I don't know if I would want that. Like, I think I would see, because One for All is good for offense and defense. See, if you Katsuki, man, you can make explosion. That's very good for offense. But as far as getting punched in your face, you're gonna still be hurt. Oh, it's another dude who can. He's like Colossus or whatever. It's two of them. I would, that those powers would be good. Do you like how the main character's power has such a huge drawback? Yes, because we get to see some growth within the character. If he just starts off, hey, I'm Mr. Big Shot, it wouldn't really be a good story. Follow me on Twitter so that way I can DM you UK music. You just tweet it. He said, I'm going to turn around if I listen to the UK music. Okay. Do you feel like this is too similar to Naruto or Hunter x Hunter, or do you think the creator has made his own series? No, he didn't make his own series because we had Sky High. But is his unique enough? Yeah. Oh yeah. His is unique enough. We also had The Incredibles, so we had this before. We've been had a series like this. Matter of fact, Marvel. So this has already been done. But his is unique enough, where it stands out on its own. But no, I don't think it's really similar to Naruto or Hunter x Hunter at all. But there are series that is similar too. Okay, there's a Minecraft mod called Dragon Block C. Check it out. Check it out. You could do Let's Plays on it. It's a Dragon Ball Z mod that has so much in it. I haven't been playing Minecraft for the last year. Okay, that nigga turned around and said, "You made it into school. Well done. But come in last place. I'm throwing you out." Like basically grand opening, grand closing. Okay, Mount Rust me check out the dragon. Okay, I'm not doing that. Okay, who's your favorite character? I like Izuku. I like him. I like All Might. Who else? I like Tenya. He's good. The little short dude with the things on his head. The guy with the wings. He's cool. I don't know enough about him, so he's not. He's up there because it's not that many people we can. It's not that many people. It's not that many interesting people so far that we really got to look deep into just yet. What's the dude name? Shoto or whatever. He's cool. Those are my favorite characters right there. Eraserhead's quirk is one of the best quirks because it takes away, and it's got a major drawback to his quirk. That's one thing, and he's not a hero. It's not a hero quirk. I just said it's a good quirk for a sidekick. That's like if you playing an MMO. A healer, being a healer is not that powerful. You're not soloing dungeons by yourself. But if you have a tank and a healer, man, that's a strong ass team. But if you have a tank by himself, he's not going to be able to solo dungeons unless they're lower, unless they're like low caliber dungeons for people that play video games. Okay, when it comes to hand-to-hand combat, trust me, he is a beast. I know, I've seen it. He's good with hand-to-hand combat, but you can have a normal, regular, everyday person be stronger than him. And he can't take away their quirk. So his quirk won't do a damn thing for somebody who doesn't have a quirk. Okay, Eraserhead's quick is one of his quirk. Oh, I already read that. Okay, do you honestly still believe you you'll be as big as Forever World someday? Because it doesn't look likely considering you're still doing the same shit since 2011. Hey, it is what it is. Okay, you have to invest them 50 Patreon dollars to buy a new green screen, and don't just have still images. Use some clips in the background. Most Sakura. Um, yeah, then your channel can get taken down like that. I did that before, and I got 2 strikes on my channel in one day. I left that channel. Only had the channel for like a month. Okay, if he started off powerful, it would be boring. Yeah. What about One Punch Man? One Punch Man is comedy. Not only that, we're looking at it's like a comedy. Not like we're looking at this dude just to destroy people. You get what I'm saying? Like this is a different type of series. So yeah, I mean, you got a point though with One Punch Man. He's starting off a beast. So I mean, you could do it, but the story's different from this one. This is like a coming of age story. One Punch Man is not like that at all. It's a comedy. Okay, wait, you're reading the manga? Have you run into Stain yet? Yup. I ran into him. Okay, Obito Uchiha could solo every anime verse. Yes, he could. Anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that. Peace.